implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's Washington. Then there's Davis. And it's Gafford in at center. Irving looking for an opening. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Outside Irving. Second chance shot. Out to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got his team on the board to start the game for the Mavs.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
To halt the run, and the rejection by Gafford. And that one's good. Richards.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Shots good by Gafford. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks. Bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Washington passes to Gafford, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's KD. Shoots over Gafford, and Davis pulls it down.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Davis throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
You've got to appreciate their ability.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Now here's Durant following the miss by Anthony Davis.
Boy, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Irving from long range. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got 5 points so far. Durant inside. He's guarded by Davis. KD can't get it to go.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Nice decision by Irving there to set up his teammate.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Irving. Outside, Davis. The kick out to Irving. Dallas moving it around. It's good from long range. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Beal. Pass to Durant. Back to Beal. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Defensively, they have had their... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
First team foul.
On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Klay Thompson. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Gafford into the center, locking down the middle.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Beal finds KD. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star. AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. The Suns making a switch here. Bulls checked in. Thompson against Beal. Makes it off the glass.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
Mavericks leading by 14. Irving kicks to Washington. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. And Gafford throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be his second foul of the game. Davis against Durant. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top. I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Dallas leading by 14. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Thompson for 3. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 6.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Booker dishes the Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Irving can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever. And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the middle. Here's KD. Another shot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the league when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Outside for KD. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Booker trying to free himself up, and there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Booker. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Irving kicks to Washington. And the 3 off target. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Mavericks leading by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Booker in stride. Bucket is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Davis. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Rebounded by Gafford. Here's Washington. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
An all-world.
Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Bull out there with Durant, and it's done, and at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Booker with the nifty drive.
And An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Washington finds Gafford. And yes, it's good. Gafford's got 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 14.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Dallas leading by 14. Thompson for three. Another three for Dallas.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And KD throws it down.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. O'Neal's checked in for dunk. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Suns trail by 15. Booker the pass to KD. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. O'Neal with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock at 4. Bowles setting the pick for O'Neal. The Suns need to get a shot on, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Dallas leading by 15. Outside, Davis. Out to Thompson. Pass to Irving. The tray. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Booker the pass to KD. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Davis. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Booker up top. He's covered by Irving. And then Durant with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Davis finds Thompson. Now here's Davis. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Thompson. Now here is Davis. Dunn covering. He gets that one.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 10.
With that great length and quickness off the floor, Davis rising above to knock it down from mid-range.
And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. To the inside. Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The defense getting physical with Ball.
First team foul.
Too physical, in fact.
The Suns have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And so Ball nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 19 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Gafford. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And KD throws it down.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Outside, Davis wants to get it to Irving and does. Back to Davis. Thompson against Booker. And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Booker against Davis. Pass to Bull.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
For Phoenix, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. He's off on the second. And on the way from Irving for 3. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 17 points at the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas, they've got P.J. Washington. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving at point guard. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Out to Thompson. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Mavericks leading by 19. Now Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Booker in the post. He's covered by Irving, and Davis sends it back. Beal against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Durant dishes the Bull. The second chance effort. Shoots over Gafford. Bull can't hit. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The kick out to Irving. Davis against Bull. Pass to Washington. Durant with the steal. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one falls. Dunn's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, overall, their shot selection much better here in the second half. We'll see if that's the case for the rest of the game, if they can keep that up.
Davis in the corner. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode. Getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Booker and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 20 feet out. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bulls got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's KD. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shots good by Gafford.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
Booker the pass to Durant. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Davis. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Booker. Here's Bull. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most... will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
Thompson with the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Dunn gets to Durant. Bull inside. Gafford's there. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Here's Irving. And stolen by Dunn. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bull against Washington. Durant in the corner. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Washington. Outside Irving. Back to Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Durant with a wide open look, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier. Welcome to 2K Sports. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. And it's Washington in at the 3. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. Soft touch off the glass. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Phoenix making a switch here. Bowles checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the wing, Durant. Checked by Davis. Stolen by Davis. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Durant. The layup off target. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
B.A., this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, B.A.?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. To the inside, Bol. And finished off by Bol.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. That's good from Durant on the assist from Bol.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Outside Irving. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Suns trail by 3. Booker, the pass to Bol. It's stolen by Washington. Inside, he shoots. Again, Dallas.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Durant with a screen on Thompson. Beal, the pass to Bol. 1:41 left now in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dunn. The Suns need to get off a shot. Durant for 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Davis. Thompson with it. The 3. Durant pulls it in. Booker, the pass to Durant. Beal with it. Back to Durant. 1:05 left in the first. To the paint. Stolen by Gafford. And stolen by Durant. A quick shot there. It's off target. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Drains the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Booker on the take. Outside Durant. Pass to Bull. Back to Durant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
Gafford with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Trailing by 5. And Booker with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Washington. Thompson with it, defended by Dunn. Here's Washington. Misses from close range. Gets it up. That shot off the mark. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court right now for Dallas. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Even facing good defense, Davis can make it look easy.
Booker with it. Gafford picks him up. For 3, Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul. Pass to Irving. And here's Thompson. To the middle. And stolen by Bull.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Washington finds Gafford. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
What balance from Booker.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Washington. Nails it from beyond the arc. Washington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Here's Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Thompson passes to Davis. Thompson right side. Pass to Davis. Outside Irving. Now here's Washington. The 3 from Thompson. Bol grabs the board. Booker against Irving. Booker goes in. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Durant. Irving against Bol. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Washington outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns leading. And here's O'Neal. No points yet. Beal outside. Screen by Durant. Over Thompson. Durant, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Back to Davis. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great 3-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
And Booker gets double teamed. Durant inside. Check by Davis. Booker, the pass to Bol. Outside Durant. Clock is at 3. Durant owning the inside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Thompson. 1:10 left in the first half. Now here's Irving. He's covered by O'Neal. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Now Booker. 6 points for him. Screen by Durant. Now Bol. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Now Irving. Here's Thompson. No one near him. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker, the pass to Durant. Stolen by Thompson. Now Gafford. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Gafford's got 6.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Inside, and stolen by Durant. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Ernie Johnson here with taking a look here now at Phoenix. The end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but...
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
His performance in the first half,
and that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
Second second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Bol in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Irving for 3. Another one falls for Dallas.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Booker, the pass to Bol. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 7.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Back to Irving. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Oh! From the parking lot!
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Over Washington. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 20.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
And here's Thompson for 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Durant surveying the D. Pass to Bol. Davis against Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Gafford passes to Davis. Outside Irving. That 3's off the mark.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Booker on the take. The kick to Durant. On the wing, Durant. Beal, the pass to Durant. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Dallas leading by 3. Davis, the pass to Irving. Washington, right side. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. And now the Mavs on the run. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. O'Neal inside, working on Gafford. Bol down low. Check by Davis. Bol, pass to Durant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Outside Davis. Irving finds Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Beal. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And stolen by Bol. Durant against Washington. Look at KD. Mavericks lead by 3. Outside Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. Beal outside. Davis against Durant. Oh, a special move before that shot. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Gafford passes to Washington. Bol grabs the board. Bull's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Durant. Over Gafford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
And both free throws good for Durant. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. Now here's Washington. Thompson outside. Irving looking around. Davis, the pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Irving's got 15.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so it's Klay Thompson make. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. They've got Klay Thompson. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the center position. Count it. Good.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Dallas leading by 4. Irving for 3. He's off on that one. Outside O'Neal. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. O'Neal's got his first basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Irving, the pass to Davis. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Davis finds Thompson. And here is Irving. Over to the wing. The 3 from Washington.
Well, KD, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Bull. Back to O'Neal. The kick to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Left side, Davis. Got a piece of it. Booker with it. Irving picks him up. In transition, here come the Suns. That's good from Bull. On the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, quote, "A number of things haven't gone our way, but that's okay. We're still in this. Let's take care of the ball, string together some buckets, and let's let the chips fall where they may."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with...
Oh! Hammers it home!
So nice.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Dallas ball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Washington outside. Gafford against Bull. Here's the three.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Back to Durant. Fires it. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Irving against Booker. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Down low. Outside Irving. Fires the three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Durant with a screen on Irving. Booker attacking. Here's Durant. Shoots over Davis. Durant's shot is off. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Irving to tie it up. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Booker, pass to Durant. Outside O'Neal. Now Durant. Back to Bull. The kick to Durant from the wing. No good, off the front rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Klay Thompson.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Durant with it. Checked by Washington. And it's in. A huge shot to tie it up.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead.
Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line. Kevin Durant loves late game chances. Boy, he's been in the spot many times, and he shows you how it's done.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
If there were ever a play to change the momentum, that might have been it. The bucket, the body, and now the lead.
And so they foul intentionally.
P.J. Washington. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Pass to Gafford. Thompson left side. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because